Welcome to all in my new interesting episode. Today video is much more interesting and mind-clearing because it's all about September 11th attack, in short, 9/11 attack. So don't forget to subscribe. Let's start the video. Before starting we will be answering the following some questions, like: who planned the September 11th attacks? What were the September 11th attacks? How many people were killed in the September 11th attacks? How did the September 11th attacks change America? What long-term health issues have been linked to the September 11th attacks? So let's start the video. Who planned the September 11th attacks? Al-Qaeda leader Osama bin Laden is considered the mastermind of the attacks, though Khalid Sheikh Mohammed was the operational planner. Mohammed came up with the tactical innovation of using hijacked planes to attack the United States, and Al-Qaeda provided the personnel, money, and logistical support to execute the operation. Mohammed Atta was selected to head the operation. He and 18 other terrorists, most of whom were from Saudi Arabia, established themselves in the United States, where some received commercial flight training. All 19 hijackers died in the attacks. Bin Laden was killed by US forces in 2011, and Mohammed was captured in 2003. What were the September 11th attacks? The September 11th attacks were a series of airline hijackings and suicide attacks committed in 2001 by 19 terrorists associated with the Islamic extremist group Al-Qaeda. It was the deadliest terrorist attack on US soil. Nearly 3,000 people were killed. The attacks involved the hijacking of 4 planes, 3 of which were used to strike significant US sites. American Airlines Flight 11 and United Airlines Flight 175 were flown into the World Trade Center's North and South Towers, respectively, and American Airlines Flight 77 hit the Pentagon. United Airlines Flight 93 crashed in a field near Shanksville, Pennsylvania, after passengers attempted to overpower the hijackers. The plane was believed to be headed to the U.S. Capitol building in Washington, D.C. How many people were killed in the September 11th attacks? The exact number of victims, particularly the number of those killed at the World Trade Center, is not definitively known. However, the official death toll, after numerous revisions and not including the 19 terrorists, was set at 2,977 people. At the World Trade Center in New York City, 2,753 people died, of whom 343 were firefighters. The death toll at the Pentagon near Washington, D.C., was 184, and 40 individuals died outside Shanksville, Pennsylvania. How did the September 11th attacks change America? The attacks had a profound and lasting impact on the country, especially regarding its foreign and domestic policies. United States press, George Bush declared a global war on terrorism, and lengthy wars in Afghanistan and Iraq followed. Meanwhile, security measures within the United States were tightened considerably, especially at airports. To help facilitate the domestic response, Congress quickly passed the controversial USA Patriot Act, which significantly expanded the search and surveillance powers of federal law enforcement and intelligence agencies. Additionally, a cabinet-level Department of Homeland Security was created. What long-term health issues have been linked to the September 11th attacks? The collapse of the Twin Towers coated Lower Manhattan in a blanket of toxic dust, and fires at Ground Zero continued to smolder for months after the attacks. Many first responders who were active in the initial rescue and recovery effort reported respiratory issues, and the CDC estimated that as many as 400,000 people in the surrounding area had been exposed to potentially harmful substances or severe physical or emotional stress as a result of the attacks. A monitoring and treatment program created in 2011 tracked the health of more than 100,000 people who had been exposed to harmful 9/11 agents. Among the most common issues reported were chronic sinusitis, GERD, an assortment of cancers, and PTSD. By 2023, more than 5,700 participants in that program had perished. At that time, it was estimated that the number of lives claimed by September 11 related illness had far surpassed the total lost in the attacks themselves. So that was the short history of 9/11 attack. So hopefully you have got some information about that attack. So please like the video and subscribe channel for more informative videos. Thank you.